everything is a system, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the master key system that if you apply to your life, everything will just become frictionless and you will achieve anything that you set your mind to. So first of all, if you think about it, right, the universe in itself is a system. The Earth orbits around the sun, as do the other planets, and they all operate in a system, right? Then you have the Earth itself. Nature operates in a system. We have the 4 different cycles or seasons, right? Then we have the precipitation. We also have the sun cycles. So the sun every day comes out at a certain time and the moon comes at a certain time, right? We have the cycles of life. So in nature, the plants, they grow up, they eventually die, and then they leave the seeds in the ground, which also create other microorganisms and allow for new seeds and more plants to be grown. The same in the animal kingdom, right? There's going to be animals that have babies. Those babies are going to be hunted, and then, you know, when they die, their carcass actually goes into the ground, and it can create more microorganisms and also has the potential to create seeds, which then would grow up and create more plants and more life, right? Then you think about the government. All of the governments around the world operate on a system, right? They have a way that they have to vote, and it has to pass a certain amount of numbers in order for it to go through and actually become a law, right? The same in society. There is systems that people follow. For example, if you have driven your car today, you know that you would follow a system. That system is the road laws. The point is that you can apply this knowledge to your own personal life and develop systems so that even on the days that you don't feel motivated, you still get done what you need to get done, because that is what it takes to become great. It's not about having short bursts of intense focus, drive, and then burning out, right? Because I myself have done this, and over the long term, it's not sustainable. You look at guys like Joe Rogan or Dana White. Dana White, when he was building the UFC, he even said himself afterwards he was not healthy because he was doing it unsustainably, right? Whereas if he had developed the systems to do it sustainably and do what I'm about to show you, then he would have likely been a lot more healthier and still had the same success that he had, right? So you look at the core of you as a person, and the core of everyone is their soul, right? So in order to master yourself, you first have to build a system that sets a foundation within your soul. So for me, as I believe in Jesus Christ, I know that I have to read the Bible every single day. I know that I have to try my best to do what it says in the Bible. You know, show others humility, show others grace, be loved, be kind to others, as it says in the word, right? Also to pray every single day and to look after your body. Now, looking after your body is another thing, and that's a whole nother system, right? You think about it. If you want to be healthy, it's a simple equation. All you have to do is go to the gym, right? You set a routine. You say, okay, I'm going at this time. Then you set your macros, or if you don't want to do it yourself, you can just hire a coach, give you your macros. Then you make a system for getting the macros. So, you know, you order a certain amount of food either online, or you can just go to the grocery store, get that certain amount of food, make your meal prep, and then you just eat that every single day. And it's just about staying disciplined in doing that, right? And if you actually set a time in your calendar, and this is what I do every single day, I have a time for when I do everything, right? So when I get up in the morning, when I go to sleep, I go to bed, wake up the same time every day. Why? Because that is a system that your body follows. It's called the circadian rhythm, right? So if you adapt your body to follow that, you will get up and go to bed a lot more seamlessly than if you are waking up and going to sleep at different times every single day, right? So what you do is you work out, first of all, how many hours would you like to work of deep focus every single day? Because you can say that you are working, 12 hours and you're not really maximizing those 12 hours. Like you're going on your phone, or you're going on different social medias, and you're not really focusing on high leverage tasks that are going to pull the most levers and get you the most results. Whereas if you just set, for me, what I do is 4 to 5 focus blocks of 2 hours every single day. And during those 2 hours, I note down 3 lever moving tasks that I need to do within that time. I put on Brain FM, because Brain FM helps you focus, especially if you have ADHD, right? Put that music on, and then you just get to work. You go one by one through those tasks and you get it done. See, that is also a system to maximize the time that you are actually working, right? So every single thing is a system, and in order to master yourself, you first have to master the system, and the system is life. So you cannot control the weather, you cannot control politics, you cannot control the wars that are happening right now, but what you can control is your habits. So you can set habits every single day. Let's say you want to get jacked, right? You set a time that you're going to the gym, you set a routine, you set your macros, boom, you're done. Let's say you want to make money. For example, in e-commerce, right? If you want to find a winning product, you make a system to test 5 products every single day, or 5 products a week you can start with, and then build up to a higher frequency, right? You just make a system, you make the SOP, then you can delegate it if you are making money. In the start, you can't delegate it because you're not making money, right? But once you're making money, you build a system, you delegate it, and then you refine that system over a period of time. And that is how you will become the best version of yourself. So I'm not selling anything. I just want to provide you guys as much value as I can. If you guys want to see a certain topic in a future video, just let me know down below. I will be making 1 to 2 videos every single week. And I love you all. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.